Hello, hello. I'm coming, guys. Sorry we're starting a little late today. I'm here, I'm coming. How's everybody doing today? Ready for a great show? Let's do this. Vamos. Hello, hello. Hello, Benjamin. What's up, buddy? How are you? You ready for a great show? Or should I say lesson? You know you're the star of this show. Michael, we got sound? Yay, sound's working, you never know. All right, you can catch this show live right now on there. We're gonna do some good stuff with Benjamin today. Okay. Benjamin, he can't tell my other students, but he's one of my favorites. Don't tell the other kids. I hope none of the other kids are watching. This kid's a great kid. I've been working with him a couple years now, and he's going on trying out for the varsity team. And he really struggled motorically, struggled with learning, struggled athletically, and we've been through a lot of challenges. And I'm so proud of this kid because he's developing a pretty good game. He really struggled learning the basic strokes of the game a couple of years back. And he struggled with his footwork, and now he's really developing a pretty decent game. All right, you ready, buddy? Come on up. You ready, Hugo? Okay, yeah. Hey, two coaches are better than one. If the coaches aren't stupid, they're smart. Yeah, what's going on with the pants, dude? Do you have short socks on too, or normal socks? Oh, at least you got good socks. You got good socks. At least you're not like Santiago this morning. He had those little sissy socks, the little girly socks. All right, so I want to work on some of your tactical patterns, especially your forehand attack, if that sounds good to you, unless you have something on your mind. What's going on? Because that's like the big thing right now. When you get a short ball, reading it, moving forward quickly, and making a good strategic shot. I don't know if you have the volley yet. We haven't really got the volley yet, but we've got the forehand. You've got a forehand. With the forehand, you can win. You know what Tony Nadal says is the most important shot in tennis? He says it's the forehand, believe it or not. A lot of people say serve or return. He says it's the forehand. Anyway, I'm going to give you, I just want to start out with some basic repetitions. You get a short ball, Hugo's going to defend, and I'd like you to try to make 2 forehand attacks before we play it out. It's a very simple drill.
Same as this morning, but we played the point?
Yeah, very same, similar, yeah, similar. Let's give him a target here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we've got a first shot from the zone 2 we're using Pato Alvarez's zone system. Okay. You remember the 3 zones? What are the 3 zones? What's back there? The defensive or rally zone is zone 3. The middle here is zone 2, and the service boxes is zone 1. So you're looking to move from zone 3 into zone 2 for this kill shot forehand. Let's call it an attacking forehand. From zone 2, you have the option to move to zone 1, or you have the option to stay in zone 2 and finish, or you have the option to move back into zone 3. All right, attack shot. Like this kid's forehand. He's got to make 2 attacks, and we'll play it out. Play the point. Oh dear. Good shot, Hugo.
That
That was huge. Yeah, we play. But just give him, that was perfect. Give him 2 forehands. So the coach here is going to chip 2 forehands. 2 defensive shots to the player, and the player gets 2 forehand attacks. 2 forehand aggressive shots from the zone 2, from the middle zone. Okay, start again. We got to make 2. 2 starts the point. 2 strong forehands from the middle court starts the point. Let's go. This is just a warm-up. It's a little technical, and then we're going to do something with points and decision making. Great. Vamos. Really like this kid's ATP style forehand. Nice. All right, play. Oh dear, that's an ugly volley. Hey, that's maybe the ugliest volley I've seen in a year. Okay, we'll get to that. Stick with the forehand right now. Don't come to net just yet. Stick with that weapon. If the net is not your strength yet, don't come in too much right now. Let's work on using the forehand as the finishing weapon, not the volley. Later, as the volley improves, we'll get up there. We'll get after that. Oh dear, that was an ugly volley. We haven't been working on his volley, I must say. It's just a matter of priority. Right now, I'm trying to get him solid from the back, big forehand, and then the next progression will be his volley game, that's for sure. I never want to have an incomplete player, but you got to start somewhere. You start from the back and get that forehand going. Forehand's more important than volleys. Like it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Point. Try to read that. Try to read that. All right, a few more. Vamos. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh dear. Oh dear. It was in. No, it's out. All right. Last couple. Warming up the attack shot. Good work, Benjamin. If only all kids could work their feet like. Do that again. Look at this. See what he's doing here? Boy, if you could get all your juniors at the club to do that, just to show a little discipline. So many kids are so lazy these days. They don't move nothing. This kid's a workhorse. Maybe struggles a little bit with coordination. You know, doesn't have as many gifts as some kids, but at least he's willing to work like a beast. That's why I love this kid. I don't care if he's not the greatest athlete. He's a really hard worker, and at the end of the day, it's the hard work that matters. Here we go. Come on, you're a beast. Love this kid. Go, go, zone 2. All right, he's gonna hang out there. Okay. All right, bring it in for a moment. Okay. Good ones, right? Well, that was good.
No, they're good, but they're...
Come on. What? Not strong enough? Hustle up. Get in here. Get over here. All right, let's do one more to the other corner. So we're attacking that side. Let's do a little warm-ups on this side, and then we're going to get into some decision making. Are you ready to make good decisions? Maybe. All right. Come on. This is good stuff. Just don't show that volley anymore. That volley's embarrassing. No, I'm just kidding, Benjamin. I'm messing with you. You got to, if you're inside the service boxes, you got to volley. What am I going to do? You got to do that. Let's go. You get so many coaches working on the volley, and the kid can't rally. The kid can't rip a big forehand. I think that's a mistake. Get that back court solid. Get the forehand rocking, and start developing the volley as an accompaniment to that. You go. Coaches can't miss. Just letting you know. Coaches can never miss, especially my coaches. All right, let's go. Zone 2 attack. Yeah. Vamos. Here we go. Do the same. You can go anywhere. Yeah, so maybe go for the winner there. It's up to you. Look at it. Come on, footwork. Look at this. He's gonna do it. He would do this the whole hour. Such a good kid. Ask your typical kid at the country club to do that. You're probably gonna get fired. No. Más fuerte. More power. Come on. Más velocidad. More power. Yeah. Beautiful. Come on, Benjamin. That was good. Hey. Come on. I love that pace. But you know you did well. You got a good loading in the legs there. That was nice. Vamos. Michael. I was maybe circle a little, yeah. So Michael, so people can see what's happening here. Set it up. All right, this is a 2-coach drill, but you with 1 coach. You don't need an assistant coach. I am fortunate enough to have help. You can easily below. Come on. Put away. Not bad. Last couple. Good work. Nice. Here. Up. Up. Pow. And yep, there we go. Come on, second one. You gotta make 2. Smart. But Benjamin, up there, that close to me later if you why how to teach volley, but when you have limited time, you have to focus somewhere. I know round and a big forehand, I can get this kid to be a pretty good high school player. If I spend too much time on Hugo, coaches can't miss. If I spend too much time on the volley, it's an opportunity cost, and some of the other stuff doesn't get as good. Nice. Come on. You could also take that in the air, right? You could take that ball in the air too. Remember, if you have a floater, you can also take the swing volley. Yeah. Last one. Here we go. That's really nice. Really good. Hey, don't cry. Rest a moment. All right, so let's get into a little tactical decision making. Have you learned, or do you remember some of the tactical intentions when you're playing? What they are? Do you remember some of those that we worked on? Well, no, it's just a specific sort of method that I talk about a lot. Maybe you heard it in the group class or in lesson, like you remember trading or rallying. What is that?
It's like keep the point neutral.
Trading is when it's a neutral situation, and if you imagine like a seesaw, no one is winning the point. You're playing Hugo and you're both even, Steven. What is the goal when you're hit the ball in a way that Hugo cannot attack you? So you want to try to remain unattackable? That makes sense? Yeah. So I want to get into some of that. We're going to trade. We're going to pass the ball back and forth. And I think we'll do forehand cross, like a cross-court rally. Serves in play, returns in play, and we're rallying cross. I don't want Hugo, try to play just, easy, not too much. And
Ready.
I want you to change the speed, something that Tony Nadal works on a lot, where you work on accelerating the ball, changing the speed of the ball, and sometimes decelerating the ball, which is like a drop shot or a slice. But in this case, I want you to accelerate the ball and attack Hugo down the line. But I'm going to come over there and work with you on it, on when to do it, you know. But typically, you have these three tactical intentions. You have the trading, you have attacking, and what's the opposite of attacking? Yeah. So typically in a point when you're hitting, you have these three options that I want you to try to put them in your mind. Okay, I'm with Hugo, we're even, so if we're even, we're just trading. If I have a chance to be aggressive and attack, okay, that's the next decision. Or if Hugo attacks me, what do you need to do? Right, so let's play with these ideas, these tactical intentions in some sort of rally, and we'll try to play out the point as well. And then later I want to do something with serve. Okay, maybe serve and return. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Try to get thinking technique is getting more solidified. I do a lot of technique. Today I really put his mind in a tactical play. Wonderful system with the decision makers. The fourth and fifth decision makers, counter attack and finishing, and I'm going to talk to him about that in a moment. Basically, you have trading. All right, let's see good trading. And he has attacking and defending. Trading, attacking, defending. Every shot has a purpose. Every shot has a reason. Yes. Okay. Stop for a moment. Stop for a moment. Okay. So in this lesson, we're gonna talk a little bit and might ask you a few questions, see where your mind is at, where you're calibrated up here. But how was the quality of that trading? You guys send the ball back and forth, and what do you think about the quality? Good or not good?
I think it was like okay.
It was. I thought it was great. It's kind of a trick question. I thought it was great. Well, why was it only okay?
I thought since I had to look back a bit,
But that's okay. This is, remember, the zone 3. You remember also what zone are we in? Trading is usually in what zone?
zone 3.
Yeah, from here and all the way back. And think about it this way. If you're able to get up here in the zone 2, let me see you accelerate the ball. And you can attack him down the line, or you want to go back cross court with more pace, that's fine. But I want to see that acceleration. Hugo, if he accelerates the ball, we're going to play it out. If he accelerates the ball, if he attacks you, we're going to play it out. Can you move that cone? Yeah, just get rid of it. We don't need it. All right. All right, so we're trading. Zone 3 trading. If you have an opportunity to step up into the zone 2, change the speed of the ball. In other words, put more pace on your ball. And let's attack. See what happens. Rally. Not bad. Okay. So if you go trades like that, there's one, maybe. Okay. Didn't attack there. Okay. All right, let's start again, Benjamin. There wasn't much there. Why weren't you able to attack? Because he played really good balls. Good trading. So in that case, you want to be patient. It's like they teach in Spain. You've never been to Spain with me, but you know the Spanish way. Patience, patience. Despite what you hear nowadays where you got people running around saying you got to play tennis within the first 4 shots. A lot of tennis goes beyond 4 shots, you know, especially if you don't have a big serve, you know, if you don't have a big return. A lot of the rallies are going to go long, especially on the critical points. Here we go. Okay. Maybe. All right, let's try to stay with it. Go back, restart your trading. If there's nothing there, let me see it down the line with more pace when you have the opportunity. Okay, so what was your intention? Great, you got it. Remember, you didn't execute, but your mind was on target. You didn't make the target, but your mind was on target. You saw the ball coming in and make a quick decision. That's the incoming ball. Read that incoming ball and then make a quick decision about whether you want to do what? Trade, attack, or defend based on the incoming ball. Okay? Let's go. Good. Very good. Good trading. Great. Take that one. Take that one. Come on. Vamos! Yeah. How you like that? Yeah. Let's go. Come on, get position, recover your position. Good control. Good control. All right. Nothing short yet. All right. Backhand, set up your support system in the legs, right? Like Tony Nadal says, flex well. You know what he means by flex well? Support system. It means every shot you have a strong support in the legs. Recover your position, please. Okay. Oh, point. Come on, get him. You're such a bonehead sometimes. I mean, you hurt him with that attack, and then what'd you get? Okay, this is great. Let's talk about what happens after your attack shot. The next step in a rally. The next step in a point. You could move forward, but you already attacked. So you were rallying. You got to attack. Now what? Thank you. I don't know if anyone can hear. Can you hear him? He talks like, what is he speaking in? He said finish. You got to finish. So you have to throw that knockout. And I just wish more kids, are you listening? Wish more kids could go through that progression, because most kids try to go from what to what? Rally, if anything, rally, and then they try to what? They try to finish right away. Think about throwing, combinations. Hurt your opponent like a boxer. Hurt, and when you see your opponent's hurt, then throw the knockout. But don't just come in there and try to throw the knockout without a setup. You got to set up the knockout with a good jab, good hook, then comes the right straight, All right. That's the idea. Teach the kids how to build points. Okay. Vamos. Very nice. There it is. Got to be at net there. Okay, don't go back there. I know I said your volleys stink, and they're not that good. But when you're there, you're there. Your volleys aren't that bad. We've been working on it a little. I didn't want to make it seem like we never work on your volleys. We work on your volleys a little bit. You've got some skill. Sometimes. But if you have a short ball that's inside the service box, what zone is that? You got to go. You're there. Once you're in zone 1, probably not going to come back out of there. Your fate, your destiny is there. A few more. Good trading, Benjamin. Really good trading. Nice. Okay. Good shot, Hugo. Hugo's hitting like a beast today. Like it. Come on, look. What do we got? Open your eyes. Look across the net. You can't attack. You're not allowed to attack. Stop. You attacked him? Huh? He's not attacking. He said he's not attacking. Look at his. No. Longer with your rally ball. Longer. Okay. Good hustle. A few more. trade well, then look to build. Sometimes the attacking shot is called a building shot, and that's another way to think about it. You want to build, like you're building the point, and then you look for the finish. But most players don't, they just go for broke. Okay? Nothing happens unless you can trade well. You have to trade well in order to construct the point. Trade well, then you can construct. Okay, that's too short. Take that, take that, take that. What the hell is that, dude? Come on. When you see it, go. React quick. Eyes and then feet. Go. Come on. Oh dear. Come on, come on. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, alright, okay. Here we go. Points live. Why are you laughing? Don't laugh like that. Come on, man. You can take this guy. Or did you attack that one? You saw the attack? What?
I tried to.
Tried to. Okay. He said he tried to attack. But I saw the change in speed. Change speeds. When you attack, change the speed of the ball. Okay. Point is live. Go, 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 go. Good try. Good try. Let me ask you this. When you attack someone, do you always have to increase the speed to attack someone?
Yeah.
You're not sure? To attack Hugo, do you always have to increase the speed? You have no idea. But like a drop shot, for example, it's a good shot. It's not a good shot.
Yeah.
Is the drop shot a good shot? Is it an attack shot? Yes, a drop shot is an attack shot. What other shot? How about a high topspin shot? That a ball that jumps up high over someone's shoulders. Is that an attack shot? Why is that? Because it disturbs someone's contact point, right?
Yeah.
In the same way, how about a low slice? It's an attack, can be an attack shot. Slice can also be a defensive shot. Some shots can be more than one thing. But think about your attack. When you're attacking someone, there are many ways to do it. It doesn't always have to be increasing the speed. Increasing the speed is typically the number one way to attack, right? But in my experience, most kids that train with me or they come to train with me and they think that the only way they can attack someone is by increasing the speed of the ball. It's not the case. You can decrease the speed of the ball. You can change the spin on the ball. You can hit short as well as deep. Doesn't always have to be deep, you know. So I want you to start to think also creatively about how you can attack someone, right? Different ways to attack. Sometimes if you play a high moon ball with topspin, that can be an attack, believe it or not. A soft drop shot can be an attack. Shots that we'll work on in the future. All right, but right now we're doing very simple. Last few. Simple attack, changing the speed in a upward, you know, increasing the speed. No mistakes, no mistakes. I drive my assistant coaches crazy. There it is, there it is. You had that, you had that, you're moving up. When you feel yourself moving up, boom, take the advantage with decision, with decisiveness. Con decisión, as Tony Nadal says, with decision. Decisive. Last one. Okay. One more. One more, let's go. Oh dear. Come on, buddy. Get solid. Nice. All there. Don't slice there, yeah. Play topspin there. He hit a pretty good shot. Last sequence, guys. Very nice. Very good ball. All right, sip of water. I kind of want to get into your serve and maybe a decision after that, if that's okay. He's doing a good job. Forehand looks really nice. The technique's there. And now we can take it to the next level with good decision making. How's the forehand feel, Benjamin? I like it. I like it.
I think like when we start playing the point, like it doesn't turn the shoulders enough.
You want him to turn more?
I think he comes like this to the ball like this.
Too open?
Yeah.
He has that extreme times. Tell him.
You heard what I said or no?
Listen to Coach Hugo. He's really smart. Smarter than me, actually. He's the head coach here. I'm the assistant coach. Okay, so warm up the serve. And, you know, Benjamin, everyone's talking about the first 4 shots of the game and how important they are. And they are important. What are the first 4 shots? First shot. First shot for the server. First shot for the returner. So sometimes those are called S and S1. So what would S1 be? No, S is the serve. It's kind of confusing. S is the serve, and then S1 is what? It's the server's first shot. R will be the return. So you go S, R, S1, R1. And Hugo, you ready, buddy? Phones, we don't use phones in lessons, Hugo. Maybe you do, but we don't. The only phone that we're using is the phone that we're filming with. So I was saying that you have S, which is serve, R, S1, R1. First 4 shots. And it's important to be precise with those first 4 shots, to have a good intention and to make good decisions, and also not to make a lot of mistakes in the beginning of the point. But sometimes it's hard that those first 2 shots you have to be very focused, decisive, and if your mind is not concentrated, you can make mistake. Even from the serve, you could double fall, you could miss the first shot. You want to try to be very precise and decisive in the beginning of the rally. So let's work on that. I want you to try to hurt Hugo with your first serve. Try to give him a hurt return, a return where you've been hurt.
So a good return.
Not a great return for you. Like he hurt you.
Short.
A little bit short. And give him an opportunity, see if he can make a forehand attack or finish. The other thing, once in a while, make a very good return, and let's see if he notices with his eyes. Let's see if he reads it.
Play the point or no?
Yeah, we can play it out. You want to play it out? We can, if you like, to play it out, sure.
He's serving, you're sitting on that?
Yeah, we're just working on that S and S1, basically S and S1. That's a good way to think about it. I have no problem working on the first 4 shots, serve and return. I don't need stats to tell me that serve and return and the beginning shots are important. I never needed a stat to tell me that. Just have a lot of questions about how these stats are collected and disseminated and organized. And I think some of the stats are not accurate. What's that? What happened? What happened?
You're like the guy on the porch screaming at the traffic.
Where?
About the stats.
Well, I just think that, you know, I think I'm a skeptic, you know, and things and statistics are so notoriously misleading, and I just see so many people in the tennis community just accepting every stat thrown at them as gospel, which is ridiculous, you know, ridiculous. What's up? All right, so the serve. Is the serve a rally shot, an attack shot, or a defensive shot? I think if you'd like it to be an attack shot, that's sort of what we're after here with especially with the first serve, right? First serve. So see if you can hurt him. Give me some. We can work on pace. No, you can use different spins. Sometimes you can use your kick serve as an attack also because it jumps up high. You could use a slice, but let's try to juice up some power, and then make a judgment. Make a decision about what comes back. What's he going to give you here? If he gives you something that you can work with a little bit inside the court, go and make, that could be finished. You don't have to keep attacking. Once you have the serve attack, you could just try to knock him out with the forehand. Good luck with that. He's pretty fast. Nice. Okay. See what we got. So I'm just going to have him play some points here, and then I'm going to ask him lots of questions about, what was your intention? What was your intention? So there, after the return, what was your intention with the S1, we'll call it?
I think I was just trying to hit down the line.
You were trying to hit down the line, but did you have an intention besides, that's a direction, but did you have an intention? Well, what are the choices what are the choices intentionally?
Rally or attack.
Right, or?
Defense.
Those are the big three. Rally, or trade, attack, and defend, right? I like to use this terminology just so it becomes a way of life. You start to think about it when you go to play. Start to think about what stage of the point am I in? Am I rallying? Am I attacking? Am I defending? Try to memorize this system so that we can talk about it more fluently in the future. You're pretty good at that. You're a smart kid. I know you can do that. It's not a big memorization task, is it? Okay. Okay. Oh! Good shot, Hugo. UTR 13 there. UTR 13, right there. UTR 14 there. UTR 14. Okay.
Thank you.
So tell me about the return and your choice.
I was just trying to call it back.
But why? The ball landed in zone 2. Short. So when you make a serve and the return is in zone 2, you come up here and your decision should be always. Not okay. Yeah, definitely attack or can kick it up a notch to finish, immediately finish, right? Especially if you have it on your forehand side, because your forehand is your primary weapon, for sure, for sure. All right, and that's the way you build a good tactical mind. It's a slower lesson. It's not as intense or physical a lesson. You go, coaches, no mistakes. Coach, you cannot miss. And you ask a lot of questions and you discuss the decisions and the strategy. And I think it's a nice lesson to do, especially when a kid has a good technique. I don't think it's such a great lesson if the kid needs a lot of motoric work, a lot of skill, technique work. It can be overwhelming if you try to squeeze it all in. But there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, okay. Very interesting point here. Okay, very interesting point. Were you on the attack? Were you on the attack? What do you mean? Of course you were. You don't remember? You forgot already?
No, it was just bad.
It wasn't just bad. Right, you hit, his return was where? And what did you try to do?
Attack.
That was my point. I asked you that question and you said, I don't know. Right, you tried to attack. How was the success of the attack? It wasn't great because you got a little jammed. But then Hugo made a pretty good defense and he was able to get the point back to neutral. At that point, you say to yourself, all right, I had my opportunity to attack. I was not successful. I need to go back to what? Right, exactly. And I'll tell you that so many people I work with, they insist on attacking. Like once they start attacking, that's like they have to attack for the rest of the point. And that's not the case. If your opponent hits a good neutralizing shot, then kudos to them. You have to respect that and go back to trading. You might have to rebuild that point. Don't feel like once you're attacking, it has to be the end. You can be resilient and you can rebuild the point. Great, sir. Watch it. Careful. Hugo, don't break the camera. Come on. That was good, sir. If you can, was that on purpose or did you close your eyes?
No, I was trying to hit more flat, but...
Oh, don't say that in front of the camera. I mean, that was a good idea. To attack him out there, right? And what was that do? You stretch him out, break his contact point, then you set up an open shot there, open court. It's a great idea. But if you want to play pace, you can also do that. Can you show me your landing on the serve? Just do me, yeah, make a good landing. Also, just remember, we've been working on your arm not being too straight. Yeah, if you guys are technical guys, if you have any technicians in the audience, sometimes his arm is coming really high before it comes down. It used to be much worse, and it's getting better. We've been working really hard on that technically, but today is not so much a technical day. I try not to intrude on his thoughts with technique. I want him thinking outwardly. I want him thinking about the incoming ball. Great. Here we go. We're trading, right? Trading. Maybe defending there. Great. You got him. Okay, so tell me what transpired there. What transpired in that point? Tell me about it. Yeah, you were trading, and you did a great job trading and defending, neutralizing. And then he was able to do what? Attack. He got an attack against you. But that doesn't mean it's the end. Look at Rafa, look at Novak, Djokovic, Murray before the hip. These guys, when they get attacked, doesn't mean it's the end of the point, because they have good defense, they move well, and they counter punch well. And that's the other intention that we didn't talk about, counter punching. What's that? Counter attacking. No, neutralizing is defending. What's counter attacking? It's like I gave you a hint. I said counter attacking. Right. So there are times where someone attacks you, and you can attack them right back. And it's pretty aggressive, but it's possible. It doesn't always have to be neutralizing when you're being attacked. In that case, when someone comes to net against you, you probably want to rip a passing shot right by them. And I would consider that a counter attack. Good serve. Okay, there's no attack there. So we rally. Here we go. Great ball. Yeah, that's right. It's too good. That's my boy right there. Come on, Hugo. He's pissed now. He's mad at you. Watch out. Now he's going to rip this ball so big. It was really nice play. You recognized it was the right time to rally, right? I want you, when you play your season coming up, that you start thinking about these things. You don't want to always focus internally on your own technique. And I know we've been working so hard on your technique. But technique is not everything. Technique only gets you to the show. It doesn't win the show. It doesn't get the big applause. You have to make decisions out there, and it's a game that you have to play. Ultimately, it's a game where you have to be smart, and you have to win the chess game. It's not you don't go there and just display your technique for the judges. It's not like some sports. You have to go and make decisions and execute. But the technique will get you through the door, but then now your mind and your decisions have to carry you to victory. Yeah, great serve, great serve. Maybe. All right, we got a trade. All right, come on, stay in there. Try to hang in there. When you're in trouble like that, you go into defensive mode. You start scrambling, right? Okay, try again. Just a few technical. Once in a while, try to remind you. Don't jump in with both knees together. The knees should separate. You land, and then you go into your split step. But little detail to remember. Serve looks really good overall, bud. Yeah, great serve. There it is. Go, go, go. Nice. Come on. Good point. All right. Try not to fall back, but when I'm working on tactics, I try to change the lenses on my glasses and to insert the tactical glasses where I'm not always commenting on technique. As a technician, it's a little hard for me to do because I was trained to focus on technique, to be obsessed with technique. But when I'm working on decision making and tactics, I try to switch the lenses on my glasses and look at the player tactically and also in terms of their mindset and things like that. And I also try to not to give them too many technical corrections when we're trying to work strategically. Because if you start giving a lot of technical observations, the player's going to start focusing internally. And I want the player to focus externally on where his opponent is positioned, on the incoming ball and the outgoing ball, and his own court position and the decisions that he's making. So that's how I see it. Of course, you can also mix a little. You got him right there. You got him. You got to finish there. He's being nice to you. But that's a good example. It was a good serve, and your job is to finish there, knockout. You got to put your opponent to the mat there, like a boxer, MMA fighter. There's a time where you just got to go in and throw that knockout punch. It's right there for you, and you've got to hit your target. Boom. And that was a good example there. My point is you set it up with the serve. The serve is oftentimes a great way to set up your kill shot, your finishing, your knockout. Okay. So we've been doing a lot of technical lessons for Benjamin the last maybe a little more than 2 years, and I feel that especially now his season is coming up, I want to push him to start thinking more strategically rather than just internally. And I think he's ready. Hey, great shot. Great shot. So this is a case where we did a lot of technique first. He was really challenged motorically in the beginning, and now I'm so happy that we don't have to do technique every week. We can work more strategically as well. Maybe a mix of technique and tactics. That was a tough one. Yeah, you have to jump away there, but got to accelerate, find the ball better. All right, 2 more, bud. Last couple. Shall we try the other side? Let's do the other box. All right, Pete, this side is great because you can take your power serve and you can go power serve out wide to his backhand. And then you have this lane here, you're kind of setting up your weapon. This works very well for you. Power serve to his backhand. If you can make him move a little bit to the side, that's fine. And you set up your command center here. Set up your command here, and you're looking to rip that forehand to the open court. That could be a finishing shot, or it could be another building shot. So it could be serve with building, forehand with building, then finish later, or it could just be finishing right away after the serve, you know, with the S1. There it is. Stop, 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 stop. What was your intention there? What now? Yeah, but was it attack or not? What?
It was more like a rally.
Yeah, it was like a rally speed. But with a ball that short, where you're taking ground and you have good court position, that should be an increase in the speed, right? So those are the kind of things that I'm talking about. You want to have that. It depends on the situation. Depends on the incoming ball that he hits. Okay. There it is again. There. Okay. But hopefully in your mind you saw the ball coming and you're like flashing lights, like time to attack, time to be aggressive. Very nice. There it is again. Okay. So you have the option to weapon to the open court. If you see Hugo starting to lean that way, just go right back to the same place where he was. You basically hit to where he was. And sometimes it's called wrong footing your opponent. So where he's standing, you hit right to him because you know he's going to go take off. He's going to take off for the open spot. But you have to sort of anticipate that, Benjamin, sometimes, the wrong footing shot. You have to sense that he's going to go and you hit right where he is, and then it will be where he was. There it is again. Almost. Okay. Almost. Vamos. Good serve. Oh, very short. Good idea. Let's go. Last few point situation. Do some lessons like this with him, then we'll do some lessons where he's returning and we'll work on his return decisions, his R and R1. There it is. Come on, finish him. He was able to counterattack you. Try to finish him there. There's a time to finish. There's a time to literally go for the knockout. You have to know that time. It's a very special moment. You're like, wow, I got this guy. I have to pull the trigger and win. It's not easy to win the point. Golpe ganador, they say in Spain. Golpe ganador, that means winning shot. The time to make that winning shot. You have to be able to pull the trigger and have the confidence. Let's go. This serve techniques look good. Looks pretty good here. Man, this serve took a lot of work to develop. Okay. Oh dear. Oh. Benjamin, it was a good serve, but usually you want to attack. After the serve, you want to try really hard to run around your backhand because your forehand is a bigger weapon. So after the serve, try very hard to look for the forehand. The S1, you got to be forehand if possible. Oh! Ace! That was ace. Hey, that's a good serve. Even Hugo couldn't get it. But that's even better if you can get a winner with the serve, man. Get ready. Look for the forehand. Good serve. Look for the forehand. There you go. There you go. Okay. You're in a rally. Out. In or out. Call it right away. Hey, that was a good serve. And you started the rally. He tried to attack you. He missed his attack. You get the point. kind of understand what's going on strategically, tactically, then you'll be a smarter player. Almost. Just need a little more space there. Good idea. Serve and play, and then you're moving around the court like the Spanish guys looking for the big forehand. Like that. Vamos. First or second serve now? Let's see how much kick you can put on that. Can you get it over Hugo's shoulders? Acceleration on the second serve. Big acceleration. All right, not bad. Okay, we got to rally, right? Unforced error. If he's making that error, then you don't need to attack, right? I mean, you could just spin it in and play relatively conservatively, you know. All right, last one. Hi guys. Thanks for coming in the afternoon, Mike. Nevertheless, that's a good kick. Point. Go. Finish. Finish. Oh my God. Stop. Stop. Please. He did the same thing as last week. Did you see? There? No, he did the same mistake as last week. He hit a good shot, and he was coming in, and we just talked last week. He came over here. He covered the line really well, but he didn't get over there. All right, very good. Some good stuff.